medevacs.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs... I think he's going to grab Carapace right off the bat. Let's see. Come on, Carapace.
Wait for it.
Where are you, Carapace?
Come on.
Huh. Because, like, what that kind of looks like, based on what you're saying, is, like, maybe it's like the 2-on-1, where it's a couple medevacs quickly, stim Marines. And I mean, that's an older build, but the general counter to it was, like, 7+ Queens and quick Carapace upgrade. And, okay, so there is the Carapace. So, yeah, I think you're right. He read that that was another barracks. But he thinks, I think he thinks it's going to be quicker medevacs for harassment, whereas it looks like he's just going to have a very big 2-base push.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Terran, now, I'll tell you what, if Terran had made the decisions in the last game to attack off of, oh, actually, this is even different. I'm sorry, guys. I was about to say something pretty generic, but he's actually pushing out. There's no medevacs
this is
here. This is stim and combat shields, and this is like...
This is fascinating.
Like
oh, my God.
A window timing push where you're going to hit at a weird moment where the Zerg's just like, what?
Whoa. Okay. He gets 2 tumors, backs up.
Does he try to come up on this high ground?
You have to turn around now. You have to turn around. You know that your opponent's going to have enough to kill you if you walk on creep.
So he has to back up. A lot of lings are being made.
But do you know
we should
what?
point out that these can actually be hunted down and killed if he doesn't get to safety immediately.
Yeah, it's much harder, though, off creep against just lings. You're going to trade reasonably well with stim and combat shields,
Yeah, but he has Banes, too.
Yeah, but you'll... Like, will you catch that? Oh, wow, he catches the Overlord. I like this move from Kier overall. It's really interesting. Look at this. He's kept the drone count very low for Ragnarok. Ragnarok made a lot of Ling Bane here to defend.
But look at this counterattack that's going to get set up here.
And against an only depot wall, you're going to smash right in there.
Yeah.
This base is dead, though. Third base is going down.
And he's also loading up the only tank. I thought maybe a tank on the high ground. Baneling speed is about 20 seconds out. Here we go. He's not going to wait for it.
Oh, that's fearsome.
All right, he's busted through.
Yeah, and he can bust up the ramp as well with these Banes. He has enough for 2 depots.
All right, he gets through, and this is where you're on top of Terran production. So Terran's actually killed the 3rd off. The question is, can Zerg just barely hold this off?
Yeah, it's a bit of a base trade right now. The Banelings roll forward. He does not even micro. He guns them down, though. Pushing forward, more Banes are morphing, and he is trying to get rid of them.
The denial is so crazy, and he's going to kill off the Baneling nest.
Dude, everything's on fire at home for him, though.
Yeah, but I think Terran can't be stopped. I think Terran is actually too big to fail here.
I think you're right, actually. I think that you cannot. You would have to have the best connections anyone ever had.
He's morphing some right now. Like not right now. He started the morph earlier, and that means that. Oh, is that enough though? Is it enough? He's making more links.
I think here is going to kill him.
Yeah, I think if he just targets down the Banes, there's not a lot.
He's trying so hard to target them down. The drones are fighting the stim Marines.
All right, he's going to try to buy some more time. There's no. Now he's sending the lings back. Hold on.
This is the wildest base trade.
There's a hatchery in the northeast. Keep in mind, Terran can always pick up. There's no queen. There's also not enough to fit every... Oh, there was enough to fit everything in those medevacs. Oh, he is going to get Carapace. Now level 2.
Oh, that's funny. It's a good upgrade.
Oh, my God. So Terran's going to try to YOLO this in here. That hatchery is literally at 7 HP.
Yeah, no, he needs to go kill that right now.
The Banelings...
You can kill that with anything. You can fly a medevac over it and it dies.
Okay, does he buy enough time here? Now he comes down on top of those tanks.
Well, he just has to kill the Banes, and then I think he's all right. Ooh, that Bane, though, that Bane.
Hold on.
The Bane did insanely well. Now the Lings actually beat everything.
I think that Zerg wins.
Yeah.
I think that also Terran, I think, is unaware because he didn't kill that hatchery in the bottom right that Zerg's mining up here.
Yeah.
This has been an insane game, man.
Yeah. Like, I guess he just didn't realize that the hatchery literally had 2 Marine shots, or 1 Marine shot when he left from death. Literally 1 Marine shot. How is this happening?
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
So the Baneling's nest has been remade. All right, here we go.
Kill the hatch, please.
Oh my God.
This is insane. The Marines are so low that the drones could actually fight them.
Yeah. Zerg quick to fight back immediately. And basically, there's nowhere on the ground that Terran can be that is truly safe for that long. I guess you can actually drop here, and this is fine. I spoke too soon, but back at home, Terran can't really mind.
All these drones.
This is all that Terran has. Terran has 6 Marines in a dream.
He has 9?
Oh, hold on. There's some more coming over here.
Yeah, he has 9 Marines.
I'm surprised Zerg is... Oh, I guess Zerg has so many lings.
Yeah.
Careful, Zerg.
You just... Okay, he lost 1. He's down to 8. He needs to put 2 in each medevac. That's the way to do it. You got to drop 4 locations at once. I can't believe that hatchery's still alive. It's breaking my heart.
Is the Evo chamber still alive?
Yeah.
I was going to say, putting a spore down maybe. With the few drones you have, just get rid of the medevacs from getting close. Some banelings come here as well. Burrow would probably be pretty handy here too, since Terran can't scan easily.
Oh, he's making a planetary in his main. Dude, if he had killed this hatchery, this would be so different.
More lings are being produced. There's a spore. Like we were saying, you just don't want the medevacs to have the ability to heal up as easily over here. I don't know. I think that Zerg, yeah, it's going to have enough to drive that away.
Hold on, though. 4 Marines over here now. Oh, Ling Bane.
No.
51 Banes.
I think Kier's done. I think Ragnarok's played a pretty good game here. He's just not watching this. Yeah. Terran's trying to come back in the game. I don't think this is going to work.
No, it certainly should not.
Honestly, you could throw down a Spire, take gases, and just win this with mutas.
Well, he does have a Spire halfway done, so good call there.
Yeah, the planetary makes it impossible to win a ground fight in this area for the Zerg. And even though we saw banelings blowing up planetaries in the previous game, and we have lings and banelings in this game, economically the situation couldn't be more different.
He would love for him to run his Banes into that planetary right now.
Yeah, no, that would be the dream. But when mutas come out, keep in mind the eBay was destroyed. It was behind the mineral patch at the natural. So when Mutalisks come into play, and I don't know, maybe there's going to be bunkers made behind the mineral patches, but right now it just doesn't look like, if you're able to get as many Mutalisks as there are Marines, this game should just become a loss for the Terran.
Yeah. I think basically if you just follow the medevacs with a group of lings and chase them with the mutas, he has to fly back to his planetary because that's the only place that he can have a chance of holding, and then it's pretty much game over. +1 melee on the way. Ragnarok giving him the benefit of the doubt there.
I like the nod to the upgrades, like this will be important later on.
If the game
Not every
continues.
player does that.
Yeah.
A lot of players would just be like, okay, we're just going to hyper commit into this.
Totally. One more muta.
He's going back into development, and I think this is the end. I actually kind of want this to go on for longer, but I don't think it actually can.
Yeah. There's a few Marines here trying to push the mutas back. Obviously, the mutas with no upgrades. The Marines have 1/1.
Yeah. But you can get mutas at a rate that is almost comparable to how fast they're making Marines right now.
Sure, yeah.
Kier is microing his heart out right now. One of the medevacs goes down. Again, no starport in this game.
5 more mutas are on the way. He's going to be able to just kill him with mutas.
Yeah, he'll snowball it pretty soon here.
Yeah, once we have like 10 mutas, you can actually target Marines down.
Yeah, armor becomes less of a factor. Oh! Well, that attack upgrade's going to finish Artosis. I can't believe the game has been the way it's been so far. Again, really one of my favorite games so far this season. Like, we had such a cool opening from the Terran to push out, and then the response for the Zerg to basically do the counter attack.
Well, that was like a very smart move from Ragnarok, because like I haven't seen that play from Kier, from anyone ever, what he did, but that looked so cool. It was so much pressure. It doesn't look like something you could just do every game, but it caught him off guard. It was great. Ooh, this is...
Yeah,
he is making that bunker that you were talking about.
Yeah, there's the bunker. Watch out, mutas. Here comes a counterattack, but there's too many Banes, right? I mean, GG.
quick starport coming up here for Kier before any third CC.
So he's got a queen pushing up here to the third. He wants to just absolutely confirm that he's going to get to keep that.
Third base goes down. Overlord speed on the way very quickly. Looks like he does not want to get caught off guard by another crazy Kier build.
Yeah, well, I think this is, especially when you see Kier do a build like that, you go, oh, you are pretty prepared right now. I should really just make sure you're not doing anything weird, because the prep for that build was good. The decision-making for the first build, which, by the way, is a very run-of-the-mill TVZ build. That build's been around forever. Decision-making was a little bit off.
Sure.
So I think he's saying, if I scout this, I see what he's doing, I can stop it.
This game, the build from Kier looking much more like game one. Overlord getting into position right now for that scout coming up as Overlord speed's about to finish. There it is.
So this is really, in a lot of ways so far, mirroring what happened in game one, at least as far as development goes. We don't have a third CC yet, right?
No, not yet,
Not
but
yet.
you should be starting it pretty soon if it's going to really mirror game one.
Just floating 400 minerals.
There it is.
There it is. So the fourth base comes into development. We don't have that push yet for the Terran, who's on the third base now, which I think is good, by the way, because that seemed to be the problem that happened last time. There's no tanks, is there? So it's just Widow Mines.
Yeah, you're actually right about that. You didn't make a
actually-
single tank.
I think I decided somewhere in the back of my head he was just making tanks this whole time.
I feel like you always see at least one tank, but
Yeah, there's none.
Yeah, I guess
not
not
a
this
tank
time.
has been made so far.
well, Kier is really, he's streamlined very well into 2-2 here. 1-1 just now starting for Ragnarok. As his mute is out there, not really doing very much. Not yet, at least. So yeah, it's definitely a slightly different play here from Kier, who is adding his second factory reasonably quickly. Finally gets those Banshees in. Where's the Overseer now?
They ghosted him. They finally got away from him. But look, this is going to be, what, about 9 kills here? This is pretty good, man.
Dude, that's pretty good for 2 Banshees right now when mutas are out. You weren't going to get better than that.
No, and yeah, once the mutas are in the game, the Banshees no longer have the same function anymore. So to suicide them on top of the drones is definitely a good play.
Mutas coming across. Oh, the mines. Ooh, gets him. As annoying as he can with this harassment. Drilling claws on the way. Thor going to be popping out as well. 2-2 starts very quickly.
Damn, they kill it instamorph. Wow. There's something about that I just saw there.
It's like synchronized swimming.
Yeah. They were like K-pop dancers there.
Yeah.
Like they were all completely in sync. Now, this is just straight up Ling Bane Muta. This is where probably the strongest comp in mid-game for Zerg. I don't know how Rogue is able to make Roaches do what he does, but generally speaking, this is the comp that you just win fights with.
Yeah, the Muta's not really getting as much done as I think you would hope here. 1-1 finishing up finally. Gonna get that +2 carapace right away. Pretty good creep spread overall. But Kier, I definitely feel like he's in much better shape than game one.
The oh, hold on. He gonna actually commit onto this. The wall in the bottom at the third, it's good, but this is probably unintentionally gonna make the bottom left location for pushes more quiet. You'll see this sometimes with Terrans. They'll kind of lock off a place.
Okay.
And they feel safe from counterattacks, but conversely, it makes it a little bit
Well,
more
he did
comfortable
expand
for
to
the
the
Zerg.
north for his fourth.
Right, right.
But he might want to attack towards bottom left.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it's going to happen, but I do want to point it out because it may become a theme here. All right. There's one thing we hate, it's bunkers.
Depots as well. The feeling is mutual.
So Kier's up on 4 bases, looking pretty good, honestly. There's plenty more map to take here, though, for Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok's mission to grow into the bottom left, it started, but I don't think he wants more bases than that. I think he needs to soak up the resources as quickly as possible from there. Those are going to be some of the weaker points, maybe. But in the top center is plenty other places to grow into.
And he is moving up there right now. There's not that much creep up there, so seems all right. Ultra's Cavern on the way, 3-3 and Adrenal
Oh,
as
there's
well.
just nothing here. And
yeah, Baneling's going to roll through that easily.
Okay, the bunker is wiped. The CC is lifted, and the Banes are going to keep going forward here. And the SCVs are actually not moving.
Didn't expect him to go that deep.
Oh, it's almost weird. They're like going past SCVs to get other SCVs.
They're very picky
They
about which
truly
SCVs.
hate SCVs so much. The only thing to save one SCV from being killed is the Banes only seeing another SCV on the map.
Either that or they have a very peculiar taste. I only like SCVs at the natural.
They look at an SCV that looks even happier than that one and like, we got to kill that one. Okay, there might be enough Banelings in this game that you can hit every location. Here we go.
Yeah, that is a lot of Banes coming in with these Ultras. Not the most efficient that I've ever seen, that's for sure. Oh, well, never mind.
There it is. Spoke too soon.
Yeah, enough Banelings got in there.
You were right before those Banes fully connected. And now they're going to hit these workers.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. A dozen? And this is taken out.
Ragnarok. Oh, my God. So many Banelings coming in now to this planetary at the 4th base. Going to take that out as well.
Banelings destroying the planetary because it's in the way of the other Banelings to kill the SCVs. It's okay, he's got 3 more command centers making.
Well, they figured out that's where the SCVs are made. They're like, what?
Get
to the root of the problem.
You have these command centers. The other ones were the stunt doubles. These are the real command centers. Kier's going to come back.
Ragnarok right now with a 5K, 1K Bane, continuing to roll in here. Going to be able to take out this morphing planetary as well. Has to lift it off and cancel. Barely any health left over.
Oh my God, it lives.
Just barely so. But Corruptors are on the way, so next time it won't.
Yeah.
The 4 mutas.
But building armor is going to complete Artosis.
There you go. It's important.
Now the muta's going to try to cause a distraction here. Ragnarok, a lot of balls here. Morphing Banes just outside of the Terran's position. Ragnarok's going to regroup again. Oh yeah, Ragnarok needs to be careful because the Terran has actually maxed out now. This is an army you need to respect.
Looks like those, just the mutas trying to be annoying as they can.
One muta in a dream over there.
Now, Kira has a ridiculously large army. 152 army supply to 95 right now.
I like all of his medevacs over a few Marines down there, and then 1 medevac over all the Marines at the top.
Yeah, it's a good split.
Yeah, here we go. Here's where there's more medevacs than Marines.
Look at this minefield. He's got to pull back into this. Oh my God, this could be crazy. Everything's going to explode, but how well for each side?
Things are exploding, Artosis.
Yeah.
That's my play-by-play.
The Corruptors trying to pick off some of these medevacs, but get pulled back. Ragnarok clears it, stays maxed out. Cure with almost no money left. Wow, this Muta really going to town. He's in a base trade all his own. Greater Spire on the way. Lings, Banes, Ultras. Decent mines out there, but just turns around. 93 workers to 41.
Okay, another attack over here into the center right. I mean, Cure is barely hanging on. There is something to counterattack in the bottom as well. We don't have a shot of it, but let's take a look at what happens here first. Again, Cure barely hanging on with inferior supply by quite a bit. I think the way these units are attacking, there's actually a small chance Terran holds the fight.
Yeah. Maybe. With the Corruptors coming in, this could get a lot worse.
What about Corruptor Barb? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was going to say that could have helped to finish it off, but the Corruptors instead will kill all the flying units. The planetary is gone.
Terran now down to a measly 3 bases. GG, Ragnarok 3-0.